You know that feeling in your gut? That one that almost never seems to go away and always seems to be accompanied by waking up with cold sweats, constantly sweaty palms, shortness of breath, lack of rational thinking, and of course the overwhelming sense of dread? Yeah, that's withdrawals. Wiki withdrawals to be exact. Nah, but on a more serious note, sorry for being gone for so long. It's been an entire week since my last upload, and honestly, that's just not acceptable. I can say though that from here on out, you can expect a new upload on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Yes, including tomorrow, Saturday. With the only way I don't upload being either me being too sick or there somehow is just nothing going on in the Roblox community at all. But let's be honest, this shit is like Gotham City if Gotham City was filled with super pedos instead of super villains. I mean, okay, I take that back. Some of these motherfuckers deadass are super villains and without a doubt should be thrown into Arkham Asylum, never to be heard from again. But anyways, I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I know I 100% have been kicking ass this week and just overall feel amazing. And yes, that is a flex. But alright, the topic of today's video is the latest wave of brain rot to hit Roblox. I have to say, this new wave of games is by far the most annoying trend I've ever seen on Roblox. Me personally, I even put this above the simulator wave that popped up a while back where motherfuckers were making simulators for deadass everything. And I mean everything, bro. There was lifting weights simulator, getting fat simulator, sword wall simulator, whatever the fuck that means, and so on and so on. I genuinely think that this new wave of games is a million times worse than any simulator game ever was. And all those games are is quite literally just auto-clicker daycares where little kids let their PCs run day and night with a macro on for quite literally no actual reward except flexing your playtime. But allow me to introduce you to an even more brain-dead wave. The new wave I'm referencing is this brain-dead RNG game trend that's been taking Roblox by storm lately. And I have to say, this shit is actually getting ridiculous. It started with Souls RNG, which when I first heard the name around its like blow-up era, I thought it was an MMO open world adventure type of game consisting of like many random animes and themes, right? However, I could not have been more wrong. Last night, I went to investigate the game and see for myself what the hype was about, considering the game almost always has over 100,000 active players on it, including when I got this clip sometime around midnight last night, okay, which is a school night. These little gremlins are staying up late to play this game. And to my surprise, the game was literally just a gambling game where your prize is rarer and rarer auras. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all the game is. Rolling for in-game VFX that you can't even take out of the game and use anywhere else. Now, it's no surprise that this started a trend, because if you put yourself in a Roblox developer's shoes, 99% of them really only care about making money, and when you see motherfuckers averaging over 100k CCU daily by pretty much doing nothing, you're probably going to copy whatever they did so you can ride the wave and catch as big of a bag as possible. And I mean, hey, who cares if you're literally grooming hundreds of thousands of kids to be raging gambling addicts for the sole purpose of you making a quick buck? And who cares if it's leaving lasting effects on their brains long term? Fuck it, money over everything. You need to be able to flex in your Twitter bio that you have a gajillion place visits, and you just have to make some lame ass tweet flexing rented cars and mediocre 4-star restaurant food. And if you thought this game is stupid, considering all it is just an aura flex simulator, wait till you hear what these other RNG games are. The success of Souls RNG has triggered a wave of even more ridiculous RNG games to pop up. And allow me to just name a few. Starting out first, we have Calendar RNG, where you literally just roll for different days of the year. And I mean, sure, it'll also tell you actual quote-unquote holidays that fall on that day, but let's be honest, this is still dumb. What the fuck is Drinking Straw Day? Next, we got Game Pass RNG. Yeah, I really don't need to explain this one. You just get random ass Game Passes. Like, cool, I guess. And I'm sure you saw this one coming, but next we have Limited RNG. Yup, you literally just roll for different limiteds. And again, you don't actually get to keep or own any of the things that you roll for in these games. It is quite literally only a flex in that game to people who play that game. That's it. So you don't actually get any limiteds or anything of actual value. And that brings me to my next one, which is Catalog RNG. Basically the same thing as Limited RNG, except with pretty much anything on the catalog instead of just limited items. Now, prepare yourself, because this next one is probably the most degenerate of all the RNG games, and also probably has the highest cringe factor involved, and it's, unfortunately, Waifu RNG. Yeah. You literally just roll for random, waifus? Basically, it's just rolling for random anime girl PNGs. that's pretty much it. You also have game RNG, which is you rolling for random Roblox games, including ones that aren't actual games and are just player places, which if you don't know what that is, basically every Roblox player has a base plate game made under their name that they don't actually know about, but it doesn't get players because it's not an actual game. So like, it's not like you have an official game made under your name. It is literally just a base plate essentially. And then it says your username and place. That's it. And the last one I'm going to mention is probably one of the more popular ones, and it's popular because it was made by Hazem, which is the creator of Please Donate, aka essentially the, from what I know, 16-year-old Mr. Beast of Roblox. If he's like 17 now, my bad, but I believe he's 16 last time I checked. And Hazem created an RNG game called Player RNG, where you just roll to get random Roblox accounts, and those accounts are rated different tiers based off of random things like the types of badges they own, their user ID, their place visits, and even how long their name is. So essentially, the shorter the name, the higher the rating, I believe. And in an odd way, I can somewhat see the appeal to this one because you could try and collect your favorite YouTuber, developer, your friends even, etc, etc, etc. But like still, bro, what's the point? What is the point? I don't get how you can genuinely be entertained by this for literally any amount of time at all. All of these games are not only just a waste of your immediate time, but also it's preventing us from actually getting quality games on Roblox because developers are literally being encouraged to stop what they're doing / making and to take advantage of the cash grab opportunity in front of them. Now, to be fair, Roblox players are also at fault heavily for this because the only reason devs are chasing after all these cash grab trends is because time and time again, we're shown that 90% of all passion projects on Roblox tend to fail. But to play devil's advocate again, 90% of those games also did shit all for marketing and had no idea how to get their game out properly promoted because they either were too ignorant to reach out to content creators for help or just unfortunately did not have the funds to pay them. Either way, it's definitely an easy 50-50 split on who's to blame in the community for this new brain rot wave and everyone to come before and after this one. But I don't think we'll literally ever find a solution to this because both sides are just going to blame the other. Players are going to get mad at devs and blame them for caving and giving in to all these low quality cash grab games, and devs are always going to get mad at players and blame them for being sheeps and just blindly following whatever trend is going on instead of pausing for a moment to really think about what they're spending their time and money doing. I have to say though, I'm definitely very curious to see what you guys have to say about this, especially because I'm sure many of you watching this video have honestly probably played some of these RNG games unironically. So please do let me know your thoughts about the whole situation in the comment section down below. For now though, I think that's all I have to say about this, so I'm gonna be heading out. As always, please do make sure that you guys take care of yourselves both mentally and physically. I love you guys, and peace. I had a feeling my time was up. Hold me gently while I rest on this countertop.